Because it's been 5 months since violence first broke out in Manipur, and it's been a never-ending cycle of violence since then. The murder of 2 meitie students after they were abducted missing for the last 3 months has once again sent the state of Manipur into total unrest and chaos. Students in the capital, Imphal, took to the streets in protest against the murder and the killing of these 2 very young kids. But the protesters were met with brutal resistance by Manipur police after tear gas was deployed and students lathi-charged. After Chief Minister Biren Singh, a meitie himself, has vowed strict action against the culprits, a special CBI team has reached the strife-torn state to take stock of the murders. After images of 2 students went viral, mobile internet has been snapped again and curfew has been reimposed in the state of Manipur. I want to cut across right now because we've been reporting, viewers, over the last 5 months on the cycle of violence in the state of Manipur. One can't forget the images of the 2 stripped Kuki women who were paraded naked, one of them gang raped. These images now coming in of 2 meitie students. One of them was 17-year-old Hijam. Her father, Kulujit Singh, joins us this evening. We also have her brother with us, Sachin Singh. Kulujit and Sachin, first and foremost, sir, we offer at India Today our sincere condolence on what you have faced or the fate that your daughter has met. We are very, very sorry. It takes a lot of courage to come on the show and join us, Sachin and Kulujit Singh, both of you, to maybe speak for your 17-year-old sister and your 17-year-old daughter, sir. Thank you for doing this. Sir, I want to ask you, how is it? Your daughter was abducted over 3 months ago. When did you find out that she was brutally murdered, sir?
First of all, ma'am, I would like to thank all the members in this meeting for giving me this opportunity to talk about my sister. Yes, we found out our sister on 26th September 2023 at around 3:15 p.m. Actually, the news got viral about the death of our sister, and we are, I don't know what to say. Well, we are a bit more emotional about the loss of our sister, beloved our sister, and
So take your time. I apologize. We are very, very sorry, and we understand what you're going through. But, I know you want to put your voice out there. You want to speak on behalf of your sister. Your father, Kulujit Singh, wants to speak on behalf of his daughter. We are very sorry of what you've gone through, Sachin. We are very, very sorry of what your father is facing right now. It shouldn't have happened to anyone, leave alone a 17-year-old young girl. Sachin, take a minute to compose yourself, and I want to ask you, was the police in touch with you after the abduction of your sister? Did they keep giving you regular updates?
Yes, they were there, and they helped us a lot, and they were in touch till that, and they update us about the reports that they have been doing the inquiry till that, and yes, they are in touch with us till that. Yes.
Sachin, it's been a vicious cycle of violence, which both communities have faced. What you have gone through as a family, one can't even imagine. Do you see an end to this cycle of violence? What is it that you ask the government of? What is it that you want? Do you have any faith at all? Even your father, if he can tell us, in the government anymore?
Yes, we have faith in the government. Till that, the government are also helping us till that, and yes, we have faith. And I want to say to the government that our sister has lost their life in this unfortunate situations of Manipur, and I think our sisters are innocent. Actually, they are, and her friend Hemanjit, they both of them were students, and they should not, they shouldn't do this kind of thing to our children. And I just want to say that we have failed the future, the budding futures, the budding pillars of our nation, and it's really an unfortunate incident that happens, or as both the kids are innocent students, and yes, there's a conflict or clashes now between the two communities, but our kids are not part of the conflicts. They were not armed with weapons, and if that was the case, then it would have been another matter, isn't it? And both the kids were innocent students, and they were murdered brutally in their custody. They're also in the hyper-cold-blooded. It's ought to be condemned universally, and they are violating all the norms of human rights. A case has also been taken up by the CBI and for their missing report, and it's now confirmed that they have been put to death. It's very unfortunate, and now the people want to know how far has the CBI stepped up, and they want this case to be in the priority, and the victim be delivered justice, and the location of both the phones of the two kids, which cannot be or unable to trace at this time of highly technically advanced stage, is highly unacceptable, I think. So,
Sachin,
I want to ask the government.
Yes, go ahead,
yes?
sir. Yeah, go ahead, Sachin. Say what you're saying.
Okay. It's already 2.5 and almost 3 months, and wanted to know the progress of the cases, what CBI has taken till date, and even after having found out so many clues that as to say, their phones are found using by the militants, and
even though, man, I want to say our innocent both daughter and son, why they not timely found out, and two naked fellow will bring out very short periodly. Why before that we are complaining, but India, the government cannot be responsibility for this. We are the neglected people. Why we are the neglected people? I am very disappointed in this area, and why tortures still now taking the violence to the innocent dear friends, boys and friends, for demanding the dead body. Why they violate it? This is the in the inhumanity. Is the out of law. Is not doing. Please explain.
We wanted to know what the central government and CBI is doing till date, even after all the clue has been provided by us.
Right.
And it's quite natural for the student to get agitated when they see their friends butchered in this situation and in this kind of inhuman nature, and they are brutally killed in a hyper cold-blooded manner. It's very shocking. It's very shocking, and this kind of situation is heartbreaking.
Sachin, I want to ask your father, does he see any end to this cycle of violence in your state? It's been 5 months.
Yes, it is possible. See, the situation, the ongoing situation is not between the two communities. I mean, not between the Meitie and the Cookies itself. It's like the Cookies are backed by the militants, with a sophisticated weapon. It is not fair. It is not fair.
Cookie, not only cookies, the militias. Militias are backed by the government. We are saying that they are in their religion.
What my father is trying to say is all the cookie militants are backed by the immigrants infiltrator, which is a foreign infiltrator which is moving inside the Manipur.
I want to ask you one question. I want to ask your father one question, and I want to ask you, Sachin, one question. You know, you've chosen to join us this evening, and I know your family is grieving. How would you want to remember, your sister, your daughter, sir?
I always never will forget. My third eye will always be open. Even notice duty. Last my daughter. I cannot. So.
Sir, I apologize, and I'm sorry, and I really do hope. I really do hope that the justice that you seek is delivered. The questions that you have raised on account of your 17-year-old child is delivered to you, sir. I respect what you say, and thank you for taking the time out, for joining us. We wish you peace, we wish you warmth, we wish you well, especially in this trying time. I appreciate, sir. Thank you for joining us this evening.